One of our main questions from a lot of people on the staff was we just wanted to ask what artists would you name that have influenced your style of music and have motivated you to get so involved in music at a young age?
Yeah, so I started singing around 5 years old. My parents are ministers, and I grew up in church singing. And like they would like buy DVDs of different like gospel artists, and I would listen to them, and just try to copy them. And I started really getting a passion for it around like 8 years old. And those artists, like I started studying them and watching videos to get better at my craft and music. And so yeah, mainly. And then I guess along the way, I started listening to other genres of music, like R&B. I started listening to like New Edition and like Boys to Men or like John Legend and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see those styles of music coming through in your music.
Yeah.
So we read that you made the Billboard 21 under 21 list, and you've clearly gotten a lot of success at such a young age. So how has this affected your life in a way that maybe other teenagers might not experience as much?
This definitely affected my life, not in a bad way, but definitely in a good way. That I got to meet a lot of different celebrities, and they just gave me some encouragement in my career. I also like got to perform at different events that I never like dreamed of performing at, and just to be like around music, more like people that are just like me, influenced in music, and have a passion for it. So it's definitely a great experience. And if you sing, or if you have a gift in like the music industry, use it because it's definitely a lot of fun, but it does take a lot of work to get there.
Mhm. And starting a career at such a young age, how do you plan to avoid burning out like a lot of artists eventually feel in their career? Because you're starting like a solid 10 years before most artists do. So, what are your plans for the future to keep yourself motivated and keep that drive in music that you have right now?
Um, I think I know because it will get, 'cause I started very young, and it probably will get like a lot of really tiring, even more from now than it is like. So I guess I just stay positive and focus, and keep working hard. Also because it does get stressful handling school, and probably when I'm older, it probably make it even more stressful. So yeah, I just make sure that I stay positive and have fun always, to keep my mind off of stress.
So, how have your family and friends supported you throughout this? How have they been like supporting your career and everything?
My family and friends has definitely been supporting me through this. They're such a help. Also, when I at times where I want to like give up and just stop, but they are always there to support me and keep me going, encourage me through all my rough times. So yeah, my family is definitely the best to encourage me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And kind of building off of that, how has it been with your peers and classmates still being in like kind of a normal school life, normal teenager life?
It's been it's been so far pretty good. Hasn't been like too bad, or like mainly distracted, because we live in like a small like community, so we all like kind of know each other from when we were younger before I went viral. So it's definitely kind of normal, so they know me already. And but there is some people that hasn't known me, but I know that there will always be people that try to bring you down, or talk bad about you behind your back and stuff. So I know that there's always going to be like haters, but I always try to stay positive, and just ignore them. So
Yeah.
Well, Keedron, would you like to do everything for us and tell us a little bit about what that song is about?
Yes, so I would definitely do everything. Is a R&B song that is on my latest EP. And it is like about young love, relationships. It's kind of like an old school vibes, and it's also written by my mother as well. So yeah. It's your loyalty that makes you royalty. Not just what you told me, but the many ways you show me I love you. I do, I do, I do, I gotta have you. It's true, it's true, it's true. You say you want a man, you say you need a friend. Girl, I can be both, and the smile on your face is what I enjoy the most. Yeah, yeah, it's my pleasure. You're my treasure. I'm gonna give you the best of me, all or nothing. You deserve everything. Since you're my everything, I'll give you everything, girl. You're everything to me. I ain't sleeping on you, though you are my dream, girl. You are my fantasy. Can I take you by the hand? Just with me, make a plan, girl. Make you feel real special. Show you a real good time. I just wanna make you mine, oh mine, oh mine, oh mine.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what is it about that song that you relate to the most, Keedron?
Um, I think that song definitely because I've been in relationships, and I know you know sometimes they don't always work out, and just I just want to make sure that people have something to listen to, if they have problems in their young relationships, that they can listen to my song, just to learn, express your feelings to your significant other, or your spouse, whatever, to express your feelings to them and tell them like you love them and like they're everything to you. And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mentioned that that song was written by your mom. Does she have a background in music? And if she does, how has that affected your career in music? And how has that affected how, you've gotten into this industry?
Yeah, so my mom, she wrote that song, and it she definitely impacted me a lot in my career. My whole family sings, so I've always been around music, and they really inspire me and encourage me to keep going in music. So I've always always worked with my mom through music. She actually like recorded my videos to post on social media when before I went viral, just singing videos and posted them. So she's always been like a big help in my music career, and she's definitely still helping me in writing now.
And another part, just about your upbringing, you mentioned that you were inspired by a lot of gospel music. How has that impacted your life being involved with like gospel music and religion in that way? And how does that continue to impact your life?
It definitely always continues to impact my life, because I've always had a passion for gospel music. It just it has always been with me and in my family. So it definitely still is in my life now, because I still listen to gospel music. It doesn't matter like what time. I can be sad, happy, you know, it doesn't really matter. But I listen to gospel music a lot, and it's definitely impacted me in times where I wanted, just give up and throw in the towel. But it really pushed me, to keep fighting and working hard. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the questions we have for you. Thank you so much for allowing us to do this interview.
Yes.
And Keedron, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, so this is a journaling class, like newspaper.
Yeah.
Tell them
Okay.
tell them a little bit about the newspaper.
Yeah. So we have we originally did like print paper issues monthly, but what we've moved to doing is now we have a website, bellarminlion.com. And each month, every student focuses on like an article, and maybe it's on like different subjects, like interviewing students, maybe talking about something going on in the world, things related to the school. A lot of people have different like beats, which is different subjects. Mine, I do like music reviews and sort of things like that. So that's why I'm the one doing this interview today. So yeah.
Yeah, that's
great. Thank you. And Keedron, do you want to share your socials real quickly before we all sign off?
Yes. Yes. So you can all like follow me on Instagram, at Keedron Bryant, TikTok, Keedron Bryant. They're all the same. Also YouTube, especially Instagram, because I also allow people to come on live and showcase their talents. And yeah, you can also keep up with all my work and upcoming things that I have in projects. So yeah.
So if any of you sing or do anything like that, get on his IG and do it. Sure. Well, thank you guys so much for having us. Thank you, Keedron, for joining. And
Thank you,
yeah, it was
thank you.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.